Would you please place your hand on the Bible, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I, Corey O'Connor,
I, Corey O'Connor,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth
and the Charter of this city,
and the Charter of this city,
and I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of my office
the duties of my office
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Ladies and gentlemen of Pittsburgh, my sincere honor, Mayor Corey O'Connor.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and it's going to be an emotional speech, so bear with me. It is the greatest honor to serve as your mayor. I am humbled to take on this role, and I will fight for this city each and every day. I want to thank my wife, Katie, for being alongside me on this journey, and I want to thank my kids, Molly and Emmett, for making it more fun, and for making sure that I have Pirates booty crumbs all over my suit. It is my own family that motivated me to launch my campaign. I want everyone to choose to raise their families in Pittsburgh like Katie and I are. I want Pittsburgh to be every family's first choice. Yes. I want to thank my friends for being here, and to be honest, most of them came for the free cookies and the button. I want to thank my campaign staff and the hundreds of volunteers. Without your support, I would not be standing here today, so thank you to the volunteers and campaign staff. I want to thank Mayor Gainey for his service to the city. Thank you, Mayor. And Mayor, I do want to say thank you for the note that you had left today. That was very emotional, and thank you very much for doing that. I want to thank Mayor Peduto, Mayor Ravenstall, Mayor Murphy, our county executive, our members of council, our city controller, our federal and state officials who are with us today. And I especially want to thank Bill Crawford for hosting and roasting everybody in the room this afternoon. He said, "Can I do whatever I want?" I said, "Yeah, but I'm not going to pay for the log jammer. It's not coming back. It's not coming back." And I especially want to thank Governor Shapiro for being here, for him to dedicate his time to this city, yes. It shows how dedicated he is to our city, and we look forward to a great partnership over the next few years. And finally, and most importantly, I want to thank all of you for being here. Yes, thank you. We are all here today because we love Pittsburgh. Pittsburghers are resilient, hardworking, and generous. A brighter future requires that we lean into these attributes. It requires that we reimagine the city in ways not done before. Opportunities for reimagining Pittsburgh are everywhere. For example, our own city rec centers. We need to see them as more than just buildings. We need to see them as spaces for connection, culture, learning, and community support. We have to, we have to be creative and work together with institutions surrounding us to help bring opportunity to every Pittsburgher. As we work together to transform our city, we have to be honest and transparent about the challenges we face so that we can fight them head on and together. For instance, right now, the city is in difficult financial times. The state of our budget requires tough decisions. We will act by laying a foundation of growth, and as we face these challenges and others that may arise, I promise to be honest and transparent with you. While we address our financial challenges, we at the same time need to improve public safety, because public safety is not a statistic. It is a feeling you have when you walk down the street. I want every resident and visitor to our great city to feel safe in every community, from the West End to the East End, from the North Side to the South Side. To build a safer city, our police need leadership and direction. We have already started by nominating a new chief of police and a new public safety director. From there, we will rebuild our police department, providing them with the leadership they need and the morale that they deserve. Together, we will take other steps to strengthening our public safety departments, including streamlining our crisis response. Not every call for help needs a response from someone in a uniform. We will rely on public health officials and specialists to collaborate with our officers, and we will continue to support outreach programs for our most at-risk and underserved neighbors, including the Roots and Reach program. We will support our fire and EMS departments by investing in their equipment and in them. By distributing resources more efficiently, we can build a safer, more compassionate city, and this in turn will propel the revival of our neighborhoods. We can drive progress and growth in neighborhoods and every corner of our city by shifting from pessimism to optimism. We will develop our small business districts with every main street getting stronger, healthier, and more vibrant. For far too long, when it comes to growing Pittsburgh, our city has been a culture of we can't, we won't, a culture of no. Now it's time to change Pittsburgh's culture, both how we feel about ourselves and how the world sees us. It's time to become a city of hope and optimism where your dreams can come true. A Pittsburgh where each and every time we can, we get to yes. Yes, we can provide support for every would-be entrepreneur to start a new business in Pittsburgh, encourage our existing Pittsburgh-based companies to continue to grow, while also reaching out and encouraging other companies to come to Pittsburgh. Yes, we can make it faster and easier to secure a permit, and we can provide shovel-ready sites Bill, when you run the complaint office, that's usually going to be number one, just so you know, yeah. And we can provide shovel-ready sites for your business or your future home. We can provide workforce training to get you ready for a new job or a new career. We can provide these tools throughout the city. And yes, we can have affordable housing to own or rent in every neighborhood in Pittsburgh. Because we know that owning a home helps to create generational wealth. We will seize on the cheerful optimism that infuses this room today to secure a more prosperous city for everyone. And in just 4 short months, the whole world will be watching our city for the NFL draft. 50 million eyes on Pittsburgh. And we already know that the Ravens are going to draft a kicker. Mayors are allowed to second guess, and you could question what they were doing, but it's fine. But we can use this as an opportunity to amplify our message of optimism, hope, and progress. We will tell the Pittsburgh story, its people, its neighborhoods, culture, industry, educational institutes, and much, much more. All the things that we love about our city. In addition to people watching at home, we will have hundreds of thousands of people coming to our city. And when companies coming to Pittsburgh, there's one thing we gotta do, and it hasn't been done in a very long time. Pittsburgh, it's time to red up. And you didn't think if you came to a Connor swearing in, you weren't going to hear about Redding Up. I hope you, if you did, you're in the wrong spot. But I know that there are two people watching this ceremony from heaven with smiles on their faces. My parents loved this city to their very core. They loved each and every resident. My mom worked tirelessly to meet every person she could in the city of Pittsburgh. Probably offer them a shot of Fireball too, but we won't get into that. To make every person feel seen, heard, and most importantly, make sure they knew that we as a city cared about them, their stories, their hopes, their dreams. And my dad was both optimistic and passionate about the city's potential and what we could all accomplish together. But he knew the first step was towards that progress was to make sure we cleaned it up. So it's time to get back to the fundamentals of governing. We need to red up, not just for one day or for one weekend, but for every day. We need a city that works. Our infrastructure must be maintained and improved, and potholes filled. Our parks must be clean and safe. Pittsburgh, we must do better because we deserve better. Pittsburgh is more... Because Pittsburgh is more than where we live, it is our identity. We are not just from Pittsburgh, we are Pittsburghers. I want you all to be proud to be a Pittsburgher, and I want you to believe in our city and in ourselves, because there is no doubt in our minds that our best days are ahead. Thank you very much, Pittsburgh.